Welcome to the first Fruit of the Spirit game. Remember that we are supposed to be showing the fruit of the Spirit in our lives so that we can grow to look just like Jesus. The fruits of the Spirit are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Now it's time to see if you can recognize what types of situations show the fruit of the Spirit. Here's how to play. We'll pick a fruit from the bowl, and each fruit will tell us about a situation. You'll have to decide whether it's a fruit of the Spirit or not a fruit of the Spirit. Are you ready? Here we go! Let's pick the cherries. The cherries represent love. It says, I helped my sister do her homework. If you think helping your sister with her homework is an example of love, clap your hands. If you think it's not an example, snap your fingers. Great job! Helping your sister with homework is an example of love. Let's pick another fruit. How about the bananas? The bananas represent self-control. It says, you eat all the donuts, even though one was just enough. If you think eating all the donuts shows self-control, touch your nose. If you think it's not self-control, stick out your tongue. Good job! Eating all the donuts is not a way to have self-control, and it's way too much sugar. Now let's pick the orange, which stands for peace. It says, yelling at my mom or dad when I don't get my way. If you think yelling when you don't get your way is an example of peace, then pull on your ear. If it's not showing peace, then wiggle your nose. Congratulations! You know that yelling when you don't get your way is not a fruit of the Spirit. Let's move on to the blueberries, which are about gentleness. It says, the school bully trips and scrapes his knee. I help walk him to the nurse's office while other kids laugh at him. If you think helping the school bully is showing gentleness, then wave hello. If you think it's not being gentle, then hold your chin. That's right, helping the school bully get to the nurse is being gentle. The melon represents faithfulness. Faithfulness is when you keep doing something you said you would do, even when it's hard to keep going. So the melon says, my favorite TV show just started, but I finished my chores first because I said I would do them right away. If you think finishing your chores because you said you'd do them is showing faithfulness, then raise both your hands. If you don't think it's being faithful, then touch your knees. Great job! Finishing your chores like you said you would is being faithful. Thanks for playing the Fruit of the Spirit game. I hope you play again soon.
Hola, C3 Kids. You ready for worship?
Roto estaba mi corazón, pero tu mano me rescató. Del polvo yo volví a nacer. La salvación en ti encontré. Tu amor no puedo expresar. Te seguiré por la eternidad. En tu gracia caminaré. En libertad siempre viviré. Sí, en ti soy libre. Sé exaltado, tu amor no se acaba. Oh, oh, oh. Tú vivo estás en mí, no hay nadie en tu lugar. Te necesito, Dios, eres mi libertad. Oh, oh, oh. Al pasar por la oscuridad, su luz siempre me guiará. Mis cadenas Jesús rompió, con su mano me rescató. Este mundo terminará. te seguiré hasta el final. Haz en mí, Dios, tu voluntad. Venga tu reino a este lugar. Si en ti, en ti, en ti soy libre, sé exaltado, sé exaltado. Tu amor, tu amor, tu amor no se acaba. Oh, oh, oh. Tú vivo estás en mí, no hay nadie en tu lugar. Te necesito, Dios, eres mi libertad. Oh, oh, oh. En ti soy libre, sé exaltado. En ti soy libre, sé exaltado, sé exaltado. Tu amor, tu amor, tu amor no se acaba. Oh, oh, oh. Tú vivo estás en mí, no hay nadie en tu lugar. Te necesito, Dios, eres mi libertad. Tú vivo estás en mí, no hay nadie en tu lugar. Te necesito, Dios, eres mi libertad. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh.
Salvation sounds a new beginning. As distant hearts begin believing, redemption's bid is unrelenting. Your love goes on. Your love goes on. When the world gives way, carry us with your endless grace. Carry us
Let's worship. Let's worship.
Tú fuiste el verbo en el principio, unigénito de Dios. El misterio de tu gloria, revelado en tu amor. Cuán hermoso su nombre es, cuán hermoso su nombre es, el nombre de Jesús, mi Rey. Cuán hermoso su nombre es, nada se iguala a él. Cuán hermoso su nombre es, no hay otro nombre. Dejaste el cielo por salvarme, me viniste a rescatar. Mi transgresión tú perdonaste, nada nos separará. Majestuoso su nombre es, majestuoso su nombre es, el nombre de Jesús, mi Rey. Majestuoso su nombre es, nada se iguala a él. Majestuoso su nombre es, no hay otro nombre. La muerte venciste, el velo partiste, la tumba vacía ahora está. Los cielos declaran, tu gloria proclaman, resucitaste en majestad, inigualable, incomparable, hoy y por siempre reinarás. Tuyo es el reino, tuya es la gloria, tuyo el poder y autoridad. Poderoso su nombre es, poderoso su nombre es, el nombre de Jesús, mi Rey. Poderoso su nombre es, incomparable ser. Poderoso su nombre es, no hay otro nombre. Poderoso su nombre es, no hay otro nombre. Poderoso su nombre es, no hay otro nombre.
Hola, City Kids, vamos a repetir el visión. Conocer a Dios, encuentra libertad, descubre tu propósito y haz la diferencia.
Hey everybody, my name's Cameron.
And more importantly, I am Bongo, the world's most diabolical monkey ever to grace this evil layer.
But that's not what we're talking about today.
True, as I found that running an evil organization is honestly, well, it's just tiring.
Very true.
I mean, being a leader is hard. You're constantly having to make decisions. Are we pillaging today or simply plundering?
Are we pirates?
And then when the actual pirates here were plundering, boy, they get their knickers into quite a twisty. And then we're left with, well, do we set off an explosion in the pirates' toilets? Or do we simply place the dynamite into their toilet paper? Because, well,
Stop, please, stop.
Oh, okay. Well, so I thought I'd come here and help you with whatever you're saying.
Well, actually, speaking of saying things, that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about how our words have power. In fact, our words have the power to either build someone up or tear them down. And Jesus tells us that we should build people up with our words.
And that is why I have invented Susan.
You invented a Susan?
Yeah, Susan is Bongotron's artificial intelligence. Right, Susan?
Correct. Bongo. I am Susan.
Yes.
And you are Bongo. And you are a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
A very, very, very hairy monkey.
Well, just a regular,
You have an overwhelmingly ridiculous amount of hair all over your body. It is really so much.
Okay.
When I look at you, I think, this is an amount of hair I can't even understand. And I can understand a lot, because I am a computer.
Enough! Excuse me, Cameron, while I work out some of the kinks.
Okay, well, I hope that doesn't interfere with what we're talking about today. Like I said, we're talking about how our words have power, and the Bible actually has a lot of stories about Jesus using his words to do some great things. Like a story in the Bible where Jesus and his disciples were on a boat, and then a great storm arose, and Jesus stood up and he spoke. He told the wind to pipe down and said to the sea, "Be quiet, settle down." And the wind stopped, and the sea became smooth as glass. Or another story where Jesus came up to a fig tree expecting to get something to eat for breakfast, but there were no figs on it. He spoke to the tree and said, "No one is ever going to eat fruit from you again." And you know what? The tree never again produced fruit. And one of my favorites personally is there's a story about a soldier who came up to Jesus and he said, "My servant is sick, but Jesus, if you simply speak the words, he'll be healed." Jesus did, and he was. Words have so much power.
And I'm back.
Great, but you heard all the stories I just told, right? Because that's kind of what we're talking about today.
Oh, what? Oh, thank you for asking. Yes, I have fixed Susan.
I didn't ask that.
And now she should be in full working mode, ready to tell old Bongo the great things she thinks about him. Isn't that right, Susan?
Yes, you are correct. Cameron, you are handsome.
Oh, well, thank you.
No, to me.
Cameron, you are funny.
That's so nice. Wow.
Me.
Cameron, however did you become so stylish? You really must tell me your secrets.
I really just like to shop at Old Navy.
No. Me.
Cameron, I can't imagine life without your wonderful smile and ability to make everyone around you feel amazing. You, sir, really are one of a kind.
I feel so encouraged right now.
No! Bongo! Susan, say something about Bongo!
All right, then, Bongo.
Huh?
You are Harry.
Hi, C3 kids. If we want to be good friends, we need to be careful with how we use our words. Words are like fire. Your words can be refreshing and encouraging, like a warm fire on a cool night. Or your words can be painful and destructive, like a wildfire. This can seem really challenging. We all end up using our words to hurt people, sometimes by accident and other times on purpose. Here's the good news. Jesus gives us the power to truly change so we can speak life into our friends and have a healthy friendship. Hey C3 kids, this is the topic of the week. Jesus speaks life and so do I. Let's pay attention to the video.
This is the Bible verse of the week. The tongue is a small part of the body, but it makes great boast. Consider what a great forest is set on fire by a small spark. The tongue is also fire. James 3:5-6.
Lo mismo pasa con la lengua. Es una parte muy pequeña del cuerpo, pero es capaz de grandes cosas. un bosque grande puede quemarse por un pequeño fuego, y la lengua es fuego. Santiago 3, 5 y 6.
Bye, Secret Kids, and remember, Jesus speaks life and so do I. See you guys next week. Bye!